All right, let's take it all apart. Here will be our first victim, and I'm going to try it on so y'all can, see how it looks before we say goodbye forever. Just kidding. Sorry. Sorry, I'm wearing a dress, so it's kind of scrunchy, but here is my boho mandala skirt. I made this forever ago. It twirls, it's pretty. The pattern is available. I'll link it below, and it's so cute. And this is a part where you tell yourself, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I will totally wear this again. And you're lying to yourself. You're not going to. It's all a lie. So it has to go. All right, so I have my yarn winder ready. And this might be a bit tedious taking it apart because I have no idea where I started. Okay, so wait. Yeah, we gotta take this part. Wait, so I slip stitch this part together. So now we gotta figure out how I sew this all together. Probably look at the pattern to see that, but okay. A little mini break before taking this apart. Let's figure out where I sewed this together at. Sorry if you guys keep hearing a sound change. I'm figuring out where my mic should go. Anyway, hey everyone, it's Priscilla from the Stitch Queen Crochet, and today we are here continuing our decluttering journey. If you watched my last video, welcome back. We are now taking apart everything that I set aside to take apart this video, including this skirt you saw me just model earlier. We have one piece done. We're going to put it on our yarn winder, and we're going to just have a nice fun time talking about decluttering, yarn hoarding, or whatever I'm doing in my life. And hopefully this inspires you guys to go through all your old stuff, take things apart, reuse, reduce, recycle, and stop hoarding yarn. It's time. So I'm going to do something really messed up to you guys. If you know SpongeBob. Do 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 the musical doodle. You're welcome. All right, so we're starting off strong with this black yarn. All right. So lots of yarn sacrifices later. I think I got the next part being pulled out as we speak. The magic knot is such a great way to put two different strands of yarn together without having to sew on any ends. I'll make sure I link that tutorial below as well because it's such a great little technique for whatever level crocheter you are. If that's going to focus or not. But yeah, pretty great. Now after you tighten it, you just cut off the ends. And I jacked it up. Now we gotta do it again. That's why you always test your magic knot to make sure that it's secure. Because if not, that happens. But yeah, got it right the second time. I am going to be very scissor happy today because I just sew in my ends so well. But I want to quickly come on and say while I'm still taking this thing apart is that if something is really like messing up your piece, oh, also before I say this, just know that I am not the best at following my own advice. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Um, if something's messing up your piece, you got to figure it out. You either got to change your mindset about it or you got to change the situation because sometimes we're in things that might not bring us peace, but we have to be in them. And I fully understand that. But change your mindset or change the situation. Like if it comes to you and maybe you have a yarn hoarding problem, you can't stop buying yarn, you're the problem. I'm so sorry. It's not your mindset, it's you. And, you know, it just takes some time. All I gotta say is that it just takes some time, going through it, figuring out that it's something that's not a good habit for you. Maybe you're in a bigger space, maybe you have more space for your craft room. That's great. This is more about people who it's causing them stress and remorse and guilt and they keep doing it anyway. One day I hope to have a giant craft room where I can do all the things and have more room for my supplies. You know what I mean? But in my current reality, it's not the case. So I can't be living like I'm living like Larry and and I'm just messed up because there's so many things. But let me know if you guys take apart your projects and use them for yarn later on. I don't really do it too much. I do it every now and then, but not like a lot. So it just depends. Usually I don't, but in this case I am, and it's best to do this than, just have it sitting around not being used or worn. Because sometimes we do make crochet things that we like, but we just don't wear them. And then we hoard them because we have some kind of sentimental, you know, feeling with them, which is fine. We all have that. But at some point, you know, you can always make it again later, right? Can't you? Can we? We can. I think we can. So, what inspired me to create this pattern was just that I loved skirts with like slits or splits in them. I want some I could twirl in, you know what I mean, freely, and just something that's cute for like festival wear, beach wear, things like that. And, I honestly think I did a good job of creating that, my vision. One thing that I wish that it was size inclusive. It only goes up to a certain size because the bigger you make the circle, the longer it is. I can't have, you can, it makes like the skirt would be too long if you made it too wide. So I'm hoping one day I can take the time and sit down and kind of make an all-inclusive version of this pattern so that anyone can wear it and, make it and things like that. Because I've been asked a lot about making it wider, a big for bigger sizes, but I literally just did not want to at that point in my life because I was too busy making other patterns. And I have to really like, do you hear those crickets? Like I have heard crickets in a very long time. And I have to like really, really, really want to do something or I put it off long enough. So like then I create it. So I think I've gotten to a point where I'm like, okay, I need to go back through all these old patterns and do all the things I've been putting off for a while. So hopefully we'll get to do some of that here soon. So for all my yarn winder people, tell me the last time you made a yarn ball. I did this for years before I just partially splurged and got a little yarn winder. It's so much fun and so satisfying to do. Well, until you drop it and it rolls away. But yeah, this brought back memories. I do it every now and then with like really small scraps of yarn, but you know, ain't nothing like rolling up a yarn ball to relax after a long day. Honestly, guys, this whole yarn thing could be a workout. But what if it was? For all you people who want to call crocheting arm day, but you got weak little baby arms, this is for you. So we're gonna start with something really simple for all y'all crocheters out there who are beginners. We're gonna do something called a shoulder blade crunch, and it's good if you've been hunching over crocheting all day. You ready? And 1, and 2, and 3. Bring it back. And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I have changed now, and I am not changing back. So you're welcome. All right, we are getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I feel like this is always the best part. I definitely overfilled this, but But don't let this little video fool you. I'm doing with a lot of knots, taking this apart. But no, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this yarn that I'm taking apart yet. Probably future products to sell and or patterns to create. I kind of want to slowly shift over to using more cotton yarn for my projects. So let me know what y'all make with acrylic that's not clothing. So I want to use more cotton for clothing in the future slowly. But yeah, what do y'all like to make with acrylic yarn that's not clothing? Maybe like a bag or like a blanket or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, got a lot of yarn to untangle. So it's been about 4 hours and I finally got the whole skirt taken apart. It took forever because those squares I made were just a bunch of different colors, and goodness gracious, I'm not taking apart the next skirt, the multicolored one right there, for a while. This took forever. But now we're gonna roll this up into a ball, or into some cake. Let's go ahead and get this yarn winder cranking. Well, that was a lot. That was 4 hours. So anyway, I'm gonna leave the house. I'm gonna go meet up with my friend. We're gonna set our crochet goals for the year. Um, yeah, that was 4 hours for one skirt. One skirt. So I met up with my crochet bestie to set our crochet goals for the year. I've been pattern testing her crochet earrings very slowly but surely. And she's actually working on some love and F-bomb little stress balls. And they're so cute. She actually has a pattern test happening right now on Instagram, so I'll tag that below. If you want to pattern test her bombs, they're so cute and funny. She got like 20 orders. So she's really, really busy right now making a bunch of them. But yeah, I also want to show you her little setup. She had her first ever crochet market last year. Let's take a look at all of her stuff.
Hi, I'm Featherly Crafts and welcome to my booth.
So here is her adorable setup for kind of like a Christmas market at a local festival, and it was so awesome. She had pumpkins, she had headbands, she had stockings, she had the cutest little stuffies and animals, she had chickens that were selling really well, and she got so many amazing commissions. But check out these earrings. They're so cute. I think the little wreath ones were my favorite. They're just adorable. Is it wreath? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so she has the cutest stuff. Check out her page. She is amazing. But after our little meetup for our goals, we went to Joann's and checked out, and all the yarn, I touched everything. Everything was, not everything, but so much soft yarn. It was so much fun walking around the store with a fellow crocheter. It's been a minute since I've done that. Usually with David, he doesn't crochet, he doesn't understand, but Heather understands the addiction. But we had a lot of fun. Alright guys, I'm gonna try, from the last video, y'all told me to try the mangoes and pepper, so I'm gonna give it a try. This better not be nasty. I feel like that with some salt would be like actually really good. It's not bad. It has nice little like a little, this is like freshly crackled black pepper. So it's actually alright. I think it needs some salt though. Okay guys, salt and pepper together. So it's fresh grinded or fresh ground Himalayan pink salt and fresh ground crackled black pepper together. It's absolutely delicious on the mango. So just try that. Y'all know the drill. It's time for a little walk. One of my friends told me that she loves to see the little walking parts in my videos, so I made sure to get some content. But when I went and sat down, I did put my phone down and enjoy the nature. But this walk was much needed. The sunshine was much needed. The birds chirping, even the car sounds did not bother me today. But there's like a little mini nature oasis behind all the houses that I'd like to go to sometimes, where it's just kind of quiet, no one's there. Except one guy saw me and said, "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." But other than that, it was a much needed little time out of the house. So don't forget to get out and touch grass, literally. Just go sit in nature, because nature, we forget sometimes, is so healing. So after my little walk, I had to go ahead and get back to the house and take apart some more of my items. So these are my high-waisted shorts, also a pattern that I'll link below if you want to check it out. One of my best-selling patterns, and this yarn is to die for. Breathable, comfy to wear, lightweight, and I cannot wait to use it for like another pattern in the future because I just love this yarn so much. But these shorts were definitely a little bit quicker to take apart than the skirts, so I enjoyed that part. But yeah, another satisfying detangling session. Well, that took a lot less than 4 hours, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and roll this one into a cake.
Build a team and help my team build a team because that's how we create this incredible residual income. Someone's business is attached to yours for the rest of time.
After I kind of figured out how to take apart the shorts, I hopped onto another pair. Look at these sunset, beautiful sunset color shorts. Let's go ahead and take that apart. So this one, once again, was not that long. Once again, anything compared to taking apart that skirt is light work. You know what I mean? But yeah, actually, I want to appreciate the texture of these shorts. It's like, look at those for a second. Just look. Absolutely beautiful and nice to touch. I love adding texture to all of my patterns. It just makes them unique and just visually appealing and interesting. So then I got another pair of shorts to take apart. Same colorway, different shorts. But yeah, that was actually, not too long either. But those colors, I love colors so much. All right, guys, here's the dent that we have made in taking things apart. And honestly, it don't look like that much, but it is. This is one, two, three, well, 4 items, but that skirt was pretty big. So I think I got quite a bit done so far. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and stop taking things apart at this moment because I'm kind of tired of it today. My back's hunched over, but look at all this pretty yarn. Gonna have some cool future patterns and projects made with these, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm gonna take a little break and get to work on this client order that needs to be done. So we're gonna probably work on that the rest of the day and get that done. So during this whole decluttering process, I'm just learning more and more patience. I'm not sure why I thought that taking all this stuff apart was going to be a lot quicker than I thought, but it is a lot of things sewn together, made a certain way. It's like a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I'm getting it done. It's going to be like a process, I think, over time. So I probably won't bore y'all with another video of me just taking these apart because it takes a while. I'm probably going to do these shorts next, probably maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But it is cool getting all this yarn back and kind of thinking of what I'm going to do with it next. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to my hold on one second. Sorry, I had to get my phone. So I want to give a shout out to my first ever 2 channel members, Betty Masseri. I'm gonna put on the screen, and Latanya Bell. So my mom joined. Latanya, I'm like, Mom, you didn't have to join, but she joined. It's so awesome. So thank you guys for joining my channel membership. If y'all want to join, I have 2 tiers. I'm probably not going to mention it too much, but they're just to support the channel if you want to. One's $1.99, one's $4.99. I'll put discount codes in the $4.99 one when I get stuff to sell to you all. But it's just if you want to support the channel, not going to get too much stuff. So like, don't have a big expectation. Just to support me to continue making videos. But I will have some member only polls in there, and you will get a shout out at the end of my videos when I remember to do them. So thank you all so much for joining. If you want to join, it's just down below. It's called there's like a join button by the subscribe button, something like that. But yeah, I appreciate it. But thank you all for joining me for this little video of just me just continuing my decluttering journey and getting all these old projects, taken apart, reliving some old crochet memories, which is always fun. But I hope that y'all are having an amazing, awesome week, day, whatever time of day it is. And just remember that you need to make your own, peace around you because no one else can do it for you. It's definitely an internal thing, but that shows externally as well. I just want to be at peace, so I got to do some cleaning. So hope you guys have an awesome day, my crochet kings and queens, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.